Radio Raheem here with Joe Smith, taking on the executioner, the alien, B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins, a legend in the sport, a guy who's known for being a scientist and a very proficient technical fighter. You're tough, but you haven't had nearly the experience in the ring that he has. How do you approach a fight like this and a step up in class?
Well, I'm just going to do whatever I can. I'm going to train hard like I always do. I'm going to work even harder for this fight. And I'm going to be prepared for everything he's everything he has to offer. I'm going to be prepared for it.
This isn't the first time, if you win, that you will have become victorious as a big underdog. Like, obviously, the Fanfare fight is part of the rocket ship that put your name in this conversation. When you heard that Bernard Hopkins wanted you, that this fight could actually happen, your first thought?
I was very excited, man. I mean, I didn't believe it at first, but once I signed that contract, it was the greatest feeling ever.
Is there anything that you feel like you do better than him at this time?
No, but I'm a better puncher, and I'm younger. I'm going to be faster and stronger.
Listen, age in this sport is a major factor. Everybody knows it's a young man's game. How do you intend to use your age as an advantage in the ring against Bernard Hopkins? I'm
going to keep him moving, keep him busy, and hopefully get him tired.
This is going to be a huge spotlight for you. The Fanfare fight wasn't such, even after the win, it's easy. But now you've got big press conferences. You're going to have a press tour. All the media is going to be all over you. How do you intend to keep your mind focused and trained on the goal at hand? And have you ever felt like you've dealt with this kind of pressure before?
I'm just going to do what I always do. I'm just going to keep my mind focused on the win and my training, and that's all.
Did you watch Bernard Hopkins growing up? Were you a fan of his as a kid?
Yeah, definitely. I watched a few of his fights. My father, he told me, watch this guy. Maybe one day you'll fight him. And we didn't think this day would actually come because of his age and everything. But he's still around, and we're ready for it.
Everybody makes such a big deal about you being a union man, and your promoter said he called you. You were already on the job at the time. What's your day like? What is it for you? You get up. Walk me through your day when you're working and training.
Well, when I'm working, I get up, 5 o'clock in the morning, get dressed, drive to work, sometimes an hour or more, and then I work 8 hours. And it could be demo work, it could be something simple, but most of the time it's usually a tough job. And I go home and I go straight to the gym, or I go home and shower and go to the gym.
So we're looking at what, 15, 16-hour day?
Yeah, close.
How do you think the kind of work that you do and the kind of commitment it takes to train that way, 16 hours after work, all together, helps you in the ring?
Well, it helps me mentally. It keeps me, focused. I mean, when you're doing things you don't like to do all the time, I guess, I don't know. But when I got that call that I was fighting Bernard Hopkins, I took off of work. I told my boss I need to go, and I went home and I started running and training.
Lastly, a fight like this is every boxer's dream. It's the kind of thing that could rocket ship you to success and stardom. If you are victorious in there, how do you expect your life to change? What could this fight do for you after you've won it?
This fight, I believe it's going to show the world that I belong at the top and I should be the champ.
Radio Raheem with Joe Smith Jr. Good luck against Bernard Hopkins right here at the Great Western Forum, it used to be, on December 17th, man. It's a pleasure to talk to you for the first time. We'll see you in the ring.